from the 10 News Communication Center. This is 10 News Live at 11.
Well, here's one for you. Do you ever have a hard time communicating with your loved ones or even your children? Sometimes your emotional love language can be as different as Chinese is from English. Here today to help us communicate better and teach us about the 5 languages of love is Carolyn Gerard from Relationships for Life. And you're a marriage and family therapist.
Yes, I am.
So you know what you're talking about here.
I've learned, plus I've got a large family. I've got 5 children, and I've been married for 27 years now. So
you not only do you have the credentials, you've got the life experience. Let's talk about these languages of love, because a lot of times when we're in relationships, sometimes I think we try to make the other person happy by what we think is something that would make us happy, that it would make the other person happy.
That's right. I grew up with the golden rule where you treat other people the way you want to be treated.
We've all heard that.
However, in relationships, I think we need to learn what the other person's love language is. So I call that the golden rule of relationships, to treat other people the way they need and want to be treated.
How do you do that? You know, where do you start with that?
There's a book that I just found I just thought it was excellent, called The 5 Love Languages by a guy named Gary Chapman.
Okay.
And he says that basically there are 5 love languages.
Now on the screen we've got quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, and touch. Can you just quickly touch on what those things mean?
Sure. The quality time, a person just really wants to spend time with and be with you. They feel that emotional connection when you sit and be with them. My children, for example, they love for me just to sit and play.
Yeah.
My husband, he loves for me to just do errands with him, spend that time sitting, watching a show, things like that. Very, very simple.
And community. I've learned just recently, like my 7-year-old, she likes me just to sit and watch her dance and sing. And she just keeps looking back to see if I'm looking, and I'm looking, but I'm just discovering that. So that is interesting. Acts of service.
I'm an acts of service type of person where I love to do things to show my love for other people. I'll decorate the house, I'll make their special meal, but with my quality time type people, they really don't care what I've done. They want me to be with them.
Oh, so you're thinking, I'm doing all this to make you happy, but that's really
It's really for me.
It's really for you.
Right.
Words of affirmation.
I've got a daughter who's a words of affirmation person. She loves those little the cards that say, honey, I was thinking about you. I called her on my way down.
Very good.
Just to let her know you're doing a great job. Thank you for, some of the things that she's doing.
And our last 2 quickly, gifts and then touch.
The gifts person is very easy. You get that token gift that you know that the person really enjoys. Flowers, my sister loves paper. So I'll just, when I'm thinking of her, I'm in the store, I'll buy that little token gift for her. That expresses to her that I really care about her.
And then touch, I would imagine, is simple things, just a hug.
The hug, the physical contact, the back rubs, things like that.
All right. So the 5 love languages, we need to learn those. Yes. All right, and the book will help us with that. Carolyn Gerard, thank you so much for joining us. I think it's some awesome tips, learning how to communicate with the ones we love.
Thank you.
Back to the desk.